Hello. This is a picture and video walkthrough of my haunted house that I made for Halloween this year, 2010. The first few minutes of this video is just pictures of what the haunted house looks like, and then after these pictures are done, I will actually have a video of me walking through the haunted house with the camera, so you can see what it looks like in one swoop throughout the haunted house. The music you hear in the background is the music that we looped throughout the running of the haunted house. It's actually a 60-minute long track. I have no idea who made it, but it's just various yelling and creaking and other supposedly scary noises that acts as good background noise for the haunted house. Throughout this walkthrough, you'll notice it's kind of bright, and that's for two reasons. One is that the windows going into our garage, we didn't bother to cover with black plastic since we run the garage at night, so the sunlight doesn't show through anyway. And also, in order to make it possible to see what's actually in the haunted house, I had to replug in the fluorescent bulbs lighting the garage. Alright, so this is the start of my haunted house. As you enter, you go to the left and enter the catacombs. And essentially right there is this banshee that comes flying at you and then gets pulled back right away, so you're able to see the rest of the catacombs without having to worry about walking around it. Right here is a quick shelving thing we put together to put some bodies on. As you can see, we put some rope lighting in there. It's kind of gold color to help give it some good look, with burlap over it to make sure it's not too bright. On the ground you see some mice. The ground is actually burlap covered in sand to give it some texture, with mice for looks, and we have some fake bones on the ground which crunch a little bit when you step on them. This shelf right here, that's actually a costume, and this is the mask for the costume. Somebody lies here, and it's pretty dark in here, and so nobody really notices them, and so it's pretty easy to scare people with that. Right here you just see some more shelves, some more lighting. Here's another look at the banshee. Then as you're about to exit the catacombs, there's this shelf we have that when this little triangular piece pulls away, got some snakes that drop down on you. After that, you enter the bat cave. In the bat cave, you just got a bunch of bats hanging around. What you're looking at right now is a close-up of a mister we have that runs the course of the haunted house. You know, gives it kind of that, wet, eerie cave kind of feel to it. The ground of the bat cave is covered in mulch, which helps add to the feel of an actual cave, more or less. Now that's just the doorway. My friend is demonstrating one of the many places you can stand to scare someone, whoever may be working in the bat cave at that time. What you're looking at right now is one of the bat cave walls. What we did was we took chicken wire, just kind of made it wavy along some plywood, and then took some weed wrap and glued it over the top to give it some nice texture. That right there is a hidden fogger that just helps add to the overall look of the bat cave. Now keep in mind it's a lot darker in here at night, which is when we run the haunted house, so it's pretty much pitch black. Right here is the entrance to what we call the endless hallway. What we do is we have two mirrors on either sides of the hallway that we try to lie as flat as possible. They're actually carnival mirrors, so it's pretty hard to get them to lie perfectly straight. My friend is also demonstrating another location. Somebody stands. They stand behind the door with a scream mask on, and hardly anybody looks behind them while they're going through this. They're too disoriented disorientated with the strobe going on and all the scream masks, so it's pretty easy to sneak up on somebody. This is the doorway out. It lies pretty flat against the wall, so people generally have a pretty hard time trying to find a way out. This is where most of the action happens, which is where I'm located. These strings you're looking at right now are what we use to pull the Banshee down and pull it back. The person who's here controls the fogger in the Batcave with this remote right here. They run the Banshee, and then they also scare whoever happens to come out of the mirror hallway. The person here also drops the snakes and the catacombs on the people about to enter the Batcave.